Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Razzle Joestar here with the second, somewhat delayed iteration of Running the Gauntlet. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite characters to play, Thor the Warrior. Have him strike some heroic poses before we begin. I just recently found out that at the character select screen, I don't know how you do it on a keyboard and mouse, but if you're using a controller, the right thumbstick can make your hero strike various poses. It gives you something to do while the host is waiting for more characters to join. Alright, let's get things started. Oh, excuse me. As you might be able to tell, Thor is more of a melee-oriented character. His thing is going up to the monsters, give him a good whack, all that kind of fun stuff. He also, of course, has more HP than the elf, so you don't have to worry about going down quickly if you take some hits. If you thought the elf was bad, though, you should see the wizard. Wizard is pretty powerful, but man, he can't take a hit either. Anyways, Thor's attacks are the light attack, which is mainly used for taking out weaker foes and also for just knocking around foes, stunning them for a quick second to get away from them. Other fun stuff like that. There's a cleave attack, which is something that you have to know how to use if you're going to be the warrior. The cleave attack will pretty much kill all but the toughest of monsters in one hit. Those tougher monsters being bigger monsters like the giant mummies, the orc juggernauts, liches, the skeletonites with the sword and shield, those type of foes. There is the spin attack, which, as you can see, is very good for taking on hordes of monsters. And you're also invulnerable while the spin attack is going on. So if you're hacking your way through some bad guys, someone's about to blast you with a fireball spell, spin attack right through it and continue the carnage. The other useful ability of Thor is his rush attack. Not only can you use this to dash through traps, but you can also use it to dash through foes. Anybody hit with the rush attack takes a small amount of damage and they're knocked down. If you unlock the Furious Charge Mastery by dashing into 50 or more foes, you get the leaping attack, which is pretty much an airborne cleave attack. And not only will anything on the business end of that cleave attack take massive damage, anything around you will also get knocked back and stunned. So we have our merchant here, and as you can see, I've bought some stuff for Thor. I've upgraded the Siren's Loot and the Ring of Mirrors. Something I also pretty sure I did not mention in the last video is the loadout. Loadouts are pretty much just for bragging rights. They are, for the time being, purely cosmetic pieces that you can buy for your character. They're kind of like bragging rights, as each row of gear only unlocks after completing certain stages on certain levels. Like, for instance, if I was to complete the boss level, the Third Realm's boss level on hard, I would get that little axe right there. And doing it on unfair gets this Death Punch, which is Fist of the North Star reference. A morbid weapon of an unknown origin. There is an inscription on the handle barely readable. For Amelia, my Northern Star. There's also capes over here, which are part of the new Coliseum mode that was released a couple weeks ago. I think it was a couple weeks ago. In Coliseum mode, you take on hordes of foes, and each level you complete Coliseum on unlocks a new cape for you. As you can see, I have not completed the unfair arena because it's unfair, as the name implies. It's very hard. I was trying to play it earlier, and we were doing pretty good. We completed the first level on unfair because each difficulty level has 2 Coliseum levels to it, but some of the players just did not know how to use their characters effectively. Make sure you know how to use your characters, please, before attempting anything on hard or unfair with a group, because it really holds the party back if you're playing a warrior and you're not using your spin attacks and your rushes and your cleaves and all that stuff. That being said, let's do a demonstration of Thor by being boring and replaying the first level. Or chapter. First chapter.
Let's see how you fare against the power of the dead. A cursed tomb, no doubt filled with ancient warriors to slay. The perfect start to my legend. A shame there's no one to see it.
A shame there is. I wonder how Thor would feel if he knew that hundreds of people were watching him in gameplay videos all across YouTube. Maybe that might make him feel better. Lots of gold for me.
Ah, the dead rise from their graves to test their mettle against Thor.
There you go, took out all of those mummies using cleave attacks. The thing though is, you want to be a little careful when you use that cleave attack, because he does have to wind up and use it. While he's using that cleave attack, he is not invulnerable, so you can actually get knocked out of it. So you want to make sure that you've got enough time. Up, see, there you go, right there. I mistimed it, mummy hit me. So here's a little trick you can do with summoning stones. Rush, leap, spin, retreat. Oh, ow! Okay, that didn't go nearly as well as I planned. Let's try it again. Rush, leap, spin, dash away. There we go. There's one of those corrupt mummies. Those little fellows that keep shooting fireballs and making those purple mummies that explode. I don't like them. They get on my nerves. Here's something you can do. Yes, keep making those purple mummies because they're helping you out so much. Hey. There we go. And remember how I said you're invulnerable while you're using Thor's spin attack? That includes explosions as well. Like, let's say you're backed to a corner, right? You're fighting off mummies and you accidentally hit one of those purple guys and you're caught in a blast radius. Well, before he goes boom, you can use your spin attack and save yourself the damage from it. Using the spin attack is pretty much like tumbling with Quester in that you're not hurt while you're doing it. And yes, I see people online who don't use the spin attack effectively as well. It's kind of annoying. Smash open some boxes for some gold. Thor is someone I have full mastery on for all of the smash the props type masteries. So he has up to 100% chance of finding gold in any destroyed props. Excuse me. That includes lampposts too. I've actually smashed one of those little candle posts over and there's been gold that comes out of it. Like I'm playing Castlevania or so. Oh man. Oh man, I just ruined that. I accidentally used my key on that top locked gate there, so now I can't get the goodies that are on the right side of the screen past those mummies waiting. Gotta be careful with that. Oh well, that's life, I guess. Ah, there we go. Why would they even make that a locked gate? Like, is that just kind of for new characters to go, oh look, a locked gate, yay! Oh look, a key on the table, yay! And then the game just kind of points at you like that bully character from Simpsons and goes, ha ha! That's kind of what I feel. Like, that's what I feel like. They're just doing that to you. Being trolled by the Gauntlet.
Remember, don't destroy food.
There we go. Now here's something cool you can do. Pick up a barrel, put it here, pick up a barrel, put it here, whack. And there you go. Oh,
I destroy.
gotta get out of there. The other nice things about those purple mummies is their explosion also deals damage to the summoning stone, so... okay. I think I'll just spin attack these guys. I don't feel like dealing with their... So something I also forgot to mention
Was destroyed by the mighty warrior.
is Thor's ability when he gets low on health is what was it called? Hardened Champion. And how that works is once you get it up to gold level, whenever Thor's health falls below 30%, he'll continuously gain one health. I don't know. I think it's like 1 health every second, or so little health every second until he's back up to 30%. Ow! It's a nice little ability I like. Helps keep you in the fight. Darn it! Still not completely down with aiming that cleave attack myself. At least I use it, though. There's nothing more frustrating. Just like there's nothing more frustrating than an elf who tumbles, there's nothing more frustrating than a warrior who isn't using that cleave attack, because it just takes care of foes so quickly. Oh, there we go.
The crowd goes wild. You are no match for me.
Oh, almost got me there. Potions for me. Too bad they don't work like in the original Gauntlet. In the original Gauntlet, using a potion would kill all the monsters on screen, or, for the tougher guys, weaken them. It was also what you used to kill death. But, as you've probably seen in the last video, death don't do like that in this game.
Warrior seems to like killing even more than eating, destroying the food like that. An amazing feat for a mortal.
Ah! Oh no! Looks like I'm gonna have to let these guys out. Alright, I think it's time to call in the Doomsday Squad. The nice thing about the Ring of Mirrors, too, is anything they kill goes into your kill chain. So if they start owning a bunch of things and you start owning a bunch of things, your kill chain is just gonna go up and up and up and up and up. See, this is what I see people do online. They hack that guy to death, like I just did. I just kind of got into what I was saying, but when you've got like one foe like that,
If you keep destroying
just
food
cleave
like
them.
that, you'll have none to eat.
in the guy's poor miserable existence, and just cleave him. I've been hacking the summoning stone all day long. I mean, that's pretty much the story of everybody playing this game, right? I've been hacking the summoning stones all day. Oh! All day long. Just to pass the time away. Alright, I need to strategically plan how to take care of this. Ask her, let's just run in there. think that went rather well. Oh, I used the wrong one. Okay, so I admittedly got a little reckless there. Okay, I got a lot reckless there. Almost got myself killed. There we go. Out of here. Lots of gold and treasure for me. That's a nice thing about playing by yourself, is you get all the gold to yourself. You don't gotta worry about wizard blazing by and getting all the gold, or the elf shooting the food. Does anybody know what's up with Quester shooting the food? There seems to be... is there like an inside joke about that? Because...
War for Thor.
there's a Gauntlet Facebook page, and every now and then when Quester is brought up, somebody makes some joke about how he shot the food. Or maybe I'm just being stupid or whatever, I don't know, but hey, first level is completed, yeah! Almost got that gold Slayer mastery. I need to kill more bad guys though.
This place makes my stomach turn. Let's find something to kill.
What? No. What's that thing doing here? It's not time yet. I would run if I were you. You cannot defeat death incarnate.
Remember, kids, run away from death, don't fight it.
I claim my bounty.
You know, something I didn't catch in the last video is they also kind of played off of how death works in the original Gauntlet after all. No, you can't kill him with potions, but if he kills you by touching you, he goes away. And what I mean by that is, if you played the original 80s Gauntlet, death would actually go away if he took away 200 points of health from you. So after zapping you for 200 points, he would go away on his own. I don't know if that was intentional or if that's just kind of like, oh, we'll just have him go away after he kills a player, but if it was, well done. I like how they kind of do their own thing, but then they kind of play homage to the original Gauntlet as well. It's kind of nice. This kind of reminds me of the Speed Racer movie, where they kind of did their own thing with it, but then they had like little things and little plots set, you know, paid homage to the original Speed Racer cartoon as well. Even though you're kind of, it's more of a love it or hate it type thing. I didn't get my crown. At least that's my experience. I love the Speed Racer movie. But then again, I like hammy over the top things, so... Nope, there we go. More for Thor, I bet he was saying that yesterday. Because, you know, Christmas. Never mind, I should stop saying stupid jokes. Oh my! Getting a little...
The food was destroyed by the mighty warrior.
Talk about a close brush with death. More bad guys to kill, oh boy! Ouch.
Treasure.
Ah.
I claim my bounty.
So here's something I found out, speaking of dropping crowns. As I sure as heck can cast on them. If you're dashing and you get hit by, say, a fireball or a monster swiping you, and this is while you're in the process of dashing, you actually won't drop the crown. You'll only drop the crown when you flinch from damage. So, getting damaged while you're running doesn't cause Thor to flinch, so you actually will keep the crown on you. Still too close there. Also, that little thing I did there, that's something I forgot to mention about the rush attack. You can cancel out of the rush attack into the spin attack just by pushing the spin attack button. Hate those ghosts. Like this. Perfect for just running up and dealing some damage. Yeah, might as well. There's a potion right there. Alright, let's keep going. Death is hot on my heels. Blurry ghosts. Yeah, take that. I find it's easier to hit them as the elf. Oh man, because you can simply just shoot them. Or if you're a Thyra, you can just raise your shield and block them. I mean, I could always spin attack, but when there's a bunch of bad guys around, that's not really the optimal thing to do unless they're nearby. Well, I mean, nearby to the monsters you're killing. Sure hope this is over soon. This level always seems to be very long to me. So a quick note about the Warrior's Cleave attack and those big guys. You can actually keep knocking them back with the Cleave attack. So if there's, say, one of them by themselves, and they still got a lot of health left, you can literally just cleave them to death, because you'll just keep knocking them, you'll just keep getting stunned and knocked back. Something to keep in mind. Don't try to take those guys on by using a series of light attacks. That won't stun them. Gotta use a cleave. Otherwise, they'll be able to just power through your light attack and damage you. And they do a lot of damage.
More for Thor.
Nope. Oh man, I hate when he does that. He spawns right where you are. Come on, Death, I just want to shoot the food.
Warrior seems to like killing even more than eating, destroying the food like that.
Ow.
I claim my bounty.
There we go. Alright, time for the arena battle.
Ah,
You're still alive.
Welcome then to the scene of your death. Let the games begin.
An arena! Feels like home. But where are all the spectators?
Gotta like Thor.
Treasure.
This shouldn't be too difficult. Especially since I don't have the Grim Reaper trying to kill me. You know what? I feel like being spammy. Ouch. That's not nice.
I claim my bounty.
I mean, might as well, right? Your potions don't carry over from chapter to chapter, so ain't gonna be much use for them after this, because they'll just go away.
Impressive.
There we go.
You've cleared your first hurdle. It will only get worse from here.
Or so he says. Actually, no, he's not lying. It does get worse from here. All this wonderful gold for me.
Eat your food, don't destroy it.
Whoa! Alrighty then. There we go. First chapter cleared as a warrior. 31,915 points. Guy probably farmed the level. Because as you can see, it gets pretty crowded when there's a bunch of monsters running around with 4 summoning stones up. Okay, and that was a short demonstration as a warrior. I realize it wasn't grade A, class A, super pro level stuff, but hopefully it's something to get you started. Some tricks and tips and whatnot to use as a warrior. So, that being said, that's the end of this iteration of Running the Gauntlet. Next time, we're going to be taking a look at Thor the Valkyrie. Then after that, it's the Wizard. Admittedly, I haven't used the Wizard much. I don't really know how to play him like an expert, so I don't know what we're going to do for that video. Maybe just a basic, here's what his spells do will suffice. Because, yeah, it gets a little confusing as a wizard for people who haven't played him before. But hey, before I quit, let's buy a helmet. Look at that. An impressive tusked helmet. It sports an opening for the mouth for shouting out battle orders. That'd be nice, but there's no voice chat in this game. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next time. Have fun, and as always, happy arcading.